think your mic is off. Well, I think that I'm very thankful, Fireline, for letting me know. And now you should all be able to hear me. Thank you, OBS, for sometimes not recognizing my mic. And then it did for a while because I saw myself talking and it should be working. But hey, there it is again. So I'm just going to start over. Hello, hello, hello. Nice to see you all. So nice that you're all here. And I guess it was off the whole time. Hello, Roadhawk, Kevbot, Firelion, Donny, Cooper, Catherine, Bethel, Susanna. Nice to have you all here. I hope it is. I hope it's all good with you. So how are you all? Here all is fine. It's nice to have Susanna here for her first ever stream to watch here with us. That's nice. And it's nice to have Bethel spreading some positive energy. That's great. Feel welcome, everybody. Feel free to chat. Feel free to ask me any questions if you want to. That would be so nice, so that I can have some interaction. Hello, Hiradev. Nice to see you too. How are you doing? And, well, I've been going over what we had done in town. We've built the farm, which is okay. It's pretty efficient, although I don't really like all those square fields. But hey, we can only have 4 corners on the fields anyway. We're building some big garden houses. We have our start of our little town up here. So yeah, we have the trader, the smithy, the forester. So we have everything we need, which is good. And now it's time to get going. And again, if you have questions or suggestions, feel free to leave them. I'll try to answer any questions or see what I can do with your suggestions. Do we need warm clothing? Yes, we need a little bit of warm clothing. Let's buy some. Here we go. And let's just hopefully have a lot of fun this stream. And you should all be able to hear me now, so feel free to let me know if you can't hear me, but I think it should be fine. And there we have Body Shot. Good morning, I guess it is at your place, Body Shot. Nice to have you. How are you doing today? Hope all is fine. And for those wondering about wifey, she's getting better and better. Things should be, yeah, she's just a little bit out of energy, but she's feeling well again. And tomorrow she'll actually go to work for 2 hours, do a job that she already had planned. We tried to find somebody else, but there's none. And, well, she's good enough to do that. So, yeah, she'll be good. Busy days ahead, though. I have quite a few very, very busy days at the funeral business at the moment. And tomorrow will be another one, which is unfortunate because we got a message last Wednesday that little one can go for her next swimming degree, which is this Saturday. So unfortunately, wifey can't be there. So my sister-in-law will go with little one and help her out. Then halfway into the whole swimming stuff, I'll be joining them in my full funeral gear because I'll be coming straight from a funeral I have to do. And then hopefully I can be there and watch a little bit of the swimming and see her get her degree, and then we go home. So that'll be interesting tomorrow, but yet another busy day. So I hope to have a little bit of free time on my own on Sunday, because now I've been at the cemetery all week, every day. So it's quite busy all of a sudden. Kev, have you seen the last pictures of Bill and Bull in the Discord? Yeah, very nice pictures, Cooper. Very nice. I love them. Such cute cats. That's so nice. Yeah, just woke up and had a fresh cup of coffee. Very good, very good, very good. All right, we have another house ready. Big house. They can sew that in if we can get new people in there, so that'll be nice. So there are more people like me who don't like Christmas. I guess that's why we're going to do some streaming during Christmas, I hope. But we'll see about that. Best of luck to little one. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you. That's much appreciated. I think she'll manage. Let's see, because we have the farm, but we have not set up any hay dryers, and it's probably a good thing to get some hay going at least. Going to do it on this side, because as you know, hopefully, and if not, I'm telling it you now, with one of the latest updates, pathing through hay dryers areas now has an effect on the output. So you can see the output here is 400. The output here is 397 because here's a little path where they walked already. The more they will walk through it, the more issues you will get with it. So before this, it didn't matter where you placed, you would always get 400. Now you won't anymore. So that's interesting. You have to take those little things into account. Another thing that I believe Karen pointed out to me is that now there is, let's see, hey, I'm missing a little part of the menu, don't I? I thought we had this little icon that says show everything or not. Or does it show everything already? Oh, let's go to the farm. Maybe I can find it out here. Here you can see there's a new thing added. It's called millet. But you can't do anything with it. You can't even really ship it. And it does not have a purpose yet. And this is probably the same as with what we had with the turnip. That it is released by accident and it should not be there already. They're working on a very big update, which should include new crops and all that kind of thing. Which is not to come out yet. And once it will, we'll have a lot of fun with that, of course. But it's probably a matter of just the same with the turnip. We should not have been allowed to see that already. So if you have issues with millet, just make sure you don't sow it in, you don't harvest it, and then there's no more issues with it. Because, hey, then it's not there. Which is the easiest solution. And let us get going with some housing, I guess. That would be nice. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I think we should do it somewhat like this then. At least 3 more houses so that we have room for a few extra people. And then later on we can see what we do further. Also want to get a little bit more curvation into the roads at some point. But for now that's not really in there yet. Fence 3 sides around the hay dryer so they cannot run over. Yeah, that's true. But in this case, I've placed it right here. And they have to get to this point. So this one will have a bit of an impact from it. But yeah, if you just fence off these areas mostly, then of course you can get the best outcome. But usually, when you build the town early on and you build a few of these in the middle of town, there was no issue. And they could keep going all the time, even though there were all those roads passing through it. But that's over now. That's not going to work out anymore. So we have to make sure that the roads don't go through there anymore. But it's all minor issues. And right now we don't even have a big hay barracks to store the hay. So that might be another thing to get. A big hay barracks. Or a small one, because I do like how the small one looks. And right now this area is just for fun. But this will be the hay area for now. Let's remove this house over because we still need to remove 20 trees. That's going to take some time. They're building another house here. So how have all of your weeks been? What have you all been doing? What are your plans for the weekend? How is everybody doing? I don't get a lot of answers. Come on. And while I'm saying that, if you are interested in people with amazing artistical talents, go check out Catherine's Etsy page. I ordered some stuff, I got it in, and it is even better than you see in the pictures. It is amazing. So if you're into somebody with an amazing talent for crafts and art, go visit her. It's amazing. Not too bad. I'm off for 5 days. Sleeping is getting better. Oh, that's good news. That's good news. Off for 5 days. That's nice. Is it like you just picked 5 days off, or is it like for everybody something nice? Just the usual stuff here. Okay, good, good. Any salmon fishing and stuff here, Dev, or not too much? Doing fine, just working, gaming. Ah, that's the good life, Fireline. That's the good life. Helping out a fair tomorrow. Nice. What kind of fair? That's very nice. Right, just normal stuff. Okay, Kevin. Doing okay, but still having trouble walking. Ah, that's unfortunate. So is it getting a bit better, or is it just staying as it is? Hey, Midnight, good to see you. Nothing, nothing, and nothing. No, going to a pancake breakfast for charity tomorrow, but not sure the rest of the weekend. Most likely cleaning. Oh, that's nice. A pancake breakfast for charity. Is that like you eat as much pancakes as you can to raise money to feed the hungry, or? I always find that really interesting, having a eating feast to raise money to feed the hungry. It's always a bit of a contradiction. All primary schools Christmas fair. Nice, Fireline. Nice. The bottle tombola. Oh, that sounds cool. Hey, can someone share the link to the Etsy page? I think one of my moderators can do that because it should be in the streamers page on the Discord. So if you're on the Discord, you can just go there and get it. And there it is. There it is. Salmon is closed now, and it has been getting cold. Ah, okay. Okay. I thought it was not really open yet. Hey, Vigo Frodo, welcome on the Twitch. Nice to have you there. Is your wife feeling better? Yes, she is. Thanks for asking. She's feeling better. Almost healed up. So tomorrow she'll have a little bit of work. And after that, she has 2 days almost off to do the last bits of healing. And then it should be fine. Thanks for asking. How are you doing? Painting model horses as usual and making some miniature tack over the weekend. Nice, Catherine. Nice. I am off until they put me 6 feet down, so I have Sunday every day in the week. Well, that's going to be a lot of Ostriv then, Cooper. Let's see. We still have plenty of iron, but just buy a little bit extra, and then we're going to get into the game soon. But hey, chat's busy. No, Joanne's birthday, and we are going to her parents this weekend. We went Christmas shopping today. Very nice. Congratulations on that, Donnie. Many congratulations. And congratulations for Joanne, of course. That's really nice. I mostly got stuff for me, though. Oh, boy. No change except the color of my feet. Ah, okay, okay. Well, I just hope it will get better at some point, says Susanna. That will be nice. And hopefully until then, you have some nice videos to watch and things to do. No, more like you pay them a ton of money for 2 pancakes. Well, you know, at least it's not the contradiction way, so that's good. Hey, Trouble! Good to see you. Good morning to you. How are you doing? On this midnight, are you there to cook the pancakes or eat them? Sounded like he's just there to eat them, but I bet if he would cook them, they would pay twice as much for them. Alright, well, it's getting very nice and fast in chat. I'll have to keep my eyes on it closely. Now, of course, this is only 2 years into the game, and we get into another spring, so hopefully we're going to get a nice harvest this year. We are going to harvest some wheat this time, so we need some windmills to actually process it. Now, the good thing is they can just go by the farm here. So if we just place them right here, we'll have 2 mills working the farm as soon as we get the harvest in. That'll be good. I might just build a small granary here to store all that grain. Guess that would be nice too. And that way we're actually making some works with the little town. And we have to get into the clothing industry at some point, so that's good. Glad to hear. I'm well. Thank you. Good to hear, Vigo. Good to hear. What are your plans for the weekend? I can't believe I did a 7-hour stream last night. Did you do a 7-hour stream? Wow. All good here. Thanks, bro. Thinking I should have popped into chat with all this talk of pancakes. Well, you know, all the talk is fine. The problem is when Bodyshot starts telling you that you have to bake some pancakes. Tell him, Bodyshot, tell him. Well, last night I was in bed early because I was really tired. Alright, sowing season is going on. That's good. Although, yeah, they have problem hiring a few people because we don't have that many yet. That's what we're working on. We also already have some hemp available, so we could start some clothing production, which should go along the river. One of the other things that should go along the river, of course, is fishing docks. Let's see. This is basically all good land where we can place fishing docks. So we should be a bit careful not to place buildings too close to the water, so we can actually place some fish. Now, if you want to know if there's actual fish in the water, you can take the info overlays and, for instance, go to the fishing spots. And then here we can see that there's quite a few fishing spots out here, so we can get a lot of fish, which is good. Let me turn that off again, so that's nice. But that might mean that some of the clothing industry should go up here so that we can do some of the fishing out here. And of course, if you have questions about the game, suggestions, whatever, let me know. I get sucked into the game for sure. Nice, nice. Did you play along here, whatever, or not? I've been trying to work out to get more beehives, and I'm getting more after I told granaries only to buy 200 of perishable and 2000 of non-perishable. Ah, okay. Oh, so the demand that you have in your granary could have an impact on the amount of... Oh, that would be interesting if that worked that way. Let's just set it up for 2000 honey then, although we might have a problem with that. We have no honeycombs anywhere, so we're not going to get those soon. That's a problem. I cannot remember how many times and hours I put down in map 3, then something happened and my build is dead. Like last try, sheep stopped producing wool. I must be stupid. I come back to map 3 all the time. Cooper, Kevin shared a link with a mod for map 3 with me. Maybe you can share it with Cooper too, Kevin. Where some fans have been doing a rework of map 3. So they adjusted some of the river bends, added a little extra river, and they've tried to make it as bugless as possible. That could be something for you to try out. See if that works and if that goes well. So there is a mod for map 3 where you can get an adjusted map 3. And maybe that's a thing for you. Yeah, well, we'll have to do a lot of testing with the honey thing. But yeah, and that's why I put it to 2000 now. Let's see if that works. Let's see. I hope it works though, Susanna. That's a very good tip. Thank you. Well, hopefully visiting friends tomorrow, but aside from that, staying warm indoors and relaxing. Nice, Figo, nice. And visiting friends is always a good thing. That's cool. So yeah, now we're going to try and see if it will work out with the beehives. We do get some extra housing up now, so that works slowly. And of course, one of the nice things about this game is that it's very slow paced. So we can just play the way we want, have some time. I don't know, plant a few maple trees on the go. One in the middle of the street, why not? Just because I can. Just had a scroll on Catherine's store. Ah, yeah, well, sorry, I bought all the good stuff, so... Oh, there's a lot of good stuff in there, but I bought the best stuff, I think. So, yeah, you have to see if she adds new stuff soon. But there's some amazing crafts work in there. I'm only in year 1 and it works on new houses with gardens after setting biomes. Okay, well, hopefully gonna work it too. Uh-oh, I see a food issue here. Oh, we have beans, we have buckwheat. They have beans and buckwheat. We need more food. Potatoes, we have potatoes. Come on, people, go buy potatoes. That should fix everything. Are you broke now, Charlie? Could be, could be. There's no need to rotate the trees when planting, correct? They won't grow to look identical. Well, we have some trees up here. Yeah, it's hard to tell if they are completely identical or not, but they look a little bit different to me, so I think they're all a little different. It's probably like with the housing, you just get a few different spawns of each, but yeah, this one has 2 branches sticking out. This is the one. I don't really know. Maybe they are identical, but in the end, I don't think you really see it that much. Hey, Steve! Nice to see you. How are you doing? Hope you're all good. Oh, we don't have a worker in here. That's why they're not selling this. Okay, interesting. It's a bit of a boo-boo. Now there's a worker. Oh no, there's not a worker yet, but they apparently... They still need more different types of food, so... I wonder why that icon went away. Interesting. More products coming soon. Good, Catherine. That's amazing. We're all looking forward to it. Well, part of the issue was that we weren't selling any potatoes. And now we are. So now everybody's getting some potatoes. They have the 3 different types of food. So all should be good. Nice. Hopefully... Yeah, we have good potatoes. Okay, buckwheat. We have... wheat. So that's okay, that's okay. Good. Hope everyone in California stays safe. Yeah, me too. And hope all the Brits are good now that the storm was raging there today. New family is settling in town. That's always good news. Let's see. 2 parents and a kid. Oh, that's fine. They should be right in time to still sow in their land. No honey yet anywhere? Well, it's probably going for the new houses. Although each year there is a chance that they will rotate some of their crops and put something else in. So it could still be that at some point we see more honey, but... it's a small chance. It's a small chance. Cavbot 2! Wow, we have 2 Cavbots in here now. It's cold, wet and horrible in the UK. Ah, sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. Well, you know, it's winter, so it should probably be cold, but... Well, I've did a few funerals last days, and got pretty wet all the time. Lots of wind, so... It would be nice if we get a few dry days with a bit of sunshine. I don't mind stick to lower temperatures, but... the land is soaking wet here in the Netherlands as well, so... It would be nice if they could make a little bit of a change for that. Right, we still have a camp storage, which I want... gone at some point. We'll have to see how that goes. And yeah, Cavbot 2 is right. Thank you all for being here tonight. Feel free to like and subscribe. And of course, hit the notification bell if you don't want to miss out on anything. We have a nice Discord if you want to hang out more with us. And if you just want to lurk around and stuff, that's all fine. No worries, no worries. And if you have questions, let me know. If you want to, please hit that little like button. It really does help me out in the algorithms. It has a great impact. So if you want to help me out that way, that would be much appreciated. I was getting lag on Cavbot 1. So here's Cavbot 2. Or the son of Cavbot. Ooh. But now we want to know, is Cavbot 2 like a Christmas baby born to a virgin? Or does he have a mother? And then who's the mother? Now we want to know. If it helps, we should see temperatures of about 27 degrees. Well, then I'm good. I'm not on your side of the world, because that's way too hot for me. You keep the warm weather there. There comes another house. Then we're going to get to the windmill, which would be nice. Oh boy. Interesting that you got some lag then. Is the lag now gone, Kevin? Well, this is all working. It's all growing. Nothing too bad. We have 50 people now. We have a few people looking for a job, though, so could get some extra hands going. Let's get a few extra men in the building industry. That should speed things up. It was an immaculate conception. Who knows? Who knows? Son of a Cavbot. Oh boy. Well, it's so nice to have you all. Time for fun, laughter, sometimes a serious chat. That's all good. That's all good. And I hope you're in a good place, Cooper. And that everything was okay. I only see 2 likes. What's the actual number? Says out here it's at 9 now, so you're a little bit behind. But, oh, you know, you're Canadian. It's okay. Joking, of course. Ooh, message from Merifa. We can buy a little bit more warm clothing, but we haven't even sold any, so why would we do that? Guess it's time to get some more something to export at some point. That would be nice. Now we know Kevin's code. The old lady gives him lollies. Kevbot 2 was consummated after a brief affair with a Linux server on a backpacking tour of the Lord of the Rings tour. Oh, very good, Kevin. Oh, nice. Modern medicine is amazing. Ah, true, true. Oh. It's all fine, it's all fine. I'm just happy to have you all here and hope you all have a great time. We have to get some stuff out of here, because if we take a look at the supply, now is already a third is filled up. And if we want more, then we have to make sure that we get some stuff out. Which is good, because the people are eating most of the food now slowly. And once we can get the wheat out, that will be very helpful. So I guess it's also time to plan a little bit ahead with the industry for clothing, which is basically the tailor, the weaver, and the shoemaker. What I like to do is just go over the map a little bit, see if all these little inclinations here give an issue, but it apparently does not. So let's just get going with the clothing industry. We'll build one tailor and a weaver next to each other. So unfortunate that they can't sell their clothing from the weaver, but that's okay. Let's build a shoemaker next to it as well. So we just have a row of 3 buildings that we need. But before we do that, let's build one warehouse in the middle, so that we can store some of the goods that these need in there. Then we have a nice row of clothing industry here. Let's try and fence this off a little bit. That type of fence could be interesting. Let's just go with this. So this will be a little bit of a different road, I guess. Well, there should be some openings. And then we'll see what's going on this side, and then we can finish the fencing. That should be okay. That would be nice. Dinner is served to you in a bit. You enjoy your dinner, Donny Danger. And give Joanne our congratulations from everybody in the Patmos Posse. Hope it's nice. What are you having for dinner today, Donny? Mate of me really asked that to some... Oh boy. So, what kind of computer are you going to build, Rodog? I believe I read something like that, so that'll be nice. Hey Mike, good to see you. How are you doing today? My town is approaching 500, and I'm not sure if I like how I've set it up. I had it running during midnight stream last night, but it crashed on me, so I decided it was time to stop. Well, you know, if you just put the autosave on that it saves a lot, then you can already get quite far in it. So that should be okay. Patmos, are you putting happy birthday in Sunday's next stream for Ravenwind? Yes, I am. So yeah, it'll be a few busy days coming up. It will be Shoriel's birthday, Herodev's birthday is coming up, Richie Rich is coming up, Wifey's is coming up, and there's even more to come. So it'll be quite busy with the birthdays, but yes, I will make some birthday clips and put those in the streams, but I make it a habit of not doing any birthday clips before birthdays actually happen, as to not jinx things. So after a birthday, the next stream, if you're on the birthday calendar, expect to be celebrated on stream. If you want to be on the birthday calendar, just head over to the Discord, let us know your birthday, and we'll add you to it, no problem, and we'll be more than happy to share that great moment of your age leveling up. So you can do it there. Ooh, no, I'm late being in the bed. Nice. Are you still in bed, Mike, or did you get out? But yeah, we'll be celebrating some birthdays soon. Yeah, well, sometimes you gotta know when you have to shut up, Trouble. And I know. Sometimes I know it a little bit late, like halfway into a sentence, but hey, I can do that. We only are selling charcoal. Let's make this 10,000. That might be even better. We do have warm clothing, but we're not selling it yet. Ah, we have a lot of stuff in there, but not what I want to sell. Let's change the shoes out now for some warm clothing. That's probably better. That's probably better. I like the way of putting it and leveling up. Well, it's not from me. I stole it from somebody, so don't think it's me that came up with that. It's not. Wasn't Trouble the first one that actually set that somewhere? I don't remember. Looking forward to my annual ridiculous sushi feast. And then before you start eating, having a good prayer that it's all actually good and nothing bad in it, because then you'll have your annual visiting the toilet way too often fest afterwards. I kind of have that effect of Papa. Sometimes he starts reading my post, another time he says I am not going to read that out loud. I wonder why. Yeah, we all wonder why that is. We have no clue, right? Who knows? Well, I guess it also depends a little bit on who's streaming and who's streaming what and what the audience is. But yeah, I tend to not read out everything out loud. Oh, I don't know who came up with it first, but I know I've heard it from somebody else, and that's why I'm naming it right now. Leveling up. I'm at level 40 now, so I'd like to think I'm pretty good, but most of you are levels ahead of me, so... Smaller granary is ready. Yes, let's set it up. Let's put in some wheat. There we are. I believe the maximum we can have is 10,000. There it says it, so that's good. We will only put in one little lady, and laborers can fill it out so that it can be filled up. It's a short walk though from there to there, so this is good. This makes it quite efficient. Leveling up makes it sound so much better than it is. Well, I just stopped leveling up when I was 25, so I don't know. I'm still 25 and haven't celebrated another birthday since, so... Don't forget, folks, Sunday 6 AM, Patmos Trouble and Body Shop will be playing Sengoku Dynasty. I am very, truly, amazingly sorry to announce that that stream will not happen this week. I hope to be back with Trouble and Body Shot next week, but this week that stream is cancelled. Really sorry to have to say that, but it is what it is. Alright, another thing they've added a while ago into this game is that you can now build single cart parkings. So maybe we can make some use with that. Because you can assign those to a specific building. So if we build one right here, and one right here, and we add those to their specific buildings, then the shoemaker will have a specific cart that the workers can use to actually get their stuff around, which could be very handy because then they won't use the regular carts which all the builders are using. So that can be a real cool feature. So I'm going to try and set that up so that we have that feature covered as well. Not this week to confirm. Real life calls. Yep. Sometimes real life gets in the way, which is apparently this week. So yeah, no stream Sunday morning. I will be there Sunday evening, of course, with Satisfactory. And of course, we'll be celebrating Shuriel's birthday. But thanks for the shout out, Kevin. Didn't tell you yet that that stream is not going on, so you couldn't know. Alright, let's see. We get some nice cabbage here. Can't really see what that is. This is probably pumpkins. These are all fruits. We might get some carrots, maybe? Ooh, horseradish. Wow, that's a big field of horseradish. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, we're gonna get a few nice good harvests. Mostly spoilables, but that's okay. We can deal with that. We can see she's put 180 already into the smaller granary. These guys are making flour, and I believe we have set flour up already. Yes. Are we also selling it? No. But we have basically no dried fruit. Might have the need soon for an... Oh, we're not making any honey. So let's switch that out for some flour. So that we can actually start to sell some flour, which might be good. That actually gives the people some food. Don't forget, folks, Sunday 6 AM, Tron Body Shop will not be playing Gogi Dynasty, so an extra sleep time. Very good, Gavin, very good. Oh, that's true. That's some more sleep, because, hey, we start at 6 AM for us in Europe, so, yeah. Alright, housing available, there's jobs available, so everybody can come to our village if they want to, which is nice. They should now build these little hay barracks here. Look at how cool these are. I like these a lot. There they go. Then they can empty out these. We can see 400, 400. Nice, 400. Very good. They should now be emptying them out in here. And after that they will build the next one, which is good. Still, this house is not ready. 13 more trees to be removed. Takes them a lot of work to remove all the trees here. And these guys have to go all the way over here, chop a tree, carry it back. So that's not really efficient, but it is what it is. Management doesn't send memos. Out of trouble. Lol. Oh boy. Oh, Donnie's away for the weekend. He probably won't be streaming tomorrow evening. Or day, and I guess... Trouble, are you streaming tomorrow evening? Or at least our evening, so I guess you're tomorrow morning. Are you still streaming 7 days then, or is that also not going to be there? Asking for a friend, because as you know, I'm too scared to watch it for long times, but... 19 people watching on YouTube, 2 people watching on the Twitch. Thank you all so much. It is really nice. I appreciate it. If you have suggestions, questions, whatever, let me know. Hey, barracks is in the works. It's not going that fast though, and we do need more housing. I think it's time that we start to plan out a big housing area to really kick off some of the amounts of villagers that we have. Now we have this block here. We have this little piece. I don't know. I'm not too happy with the whole layout that we've gotten so far. But it is what it is. We still have this one. I want them to make this one empty. Come on. Really make empty. Get the stuff out. Put it in the smithy. Here we have the town hall. I think we should fence this off a little bit. Let's give it somewhat of a nice fence. Not too big though, but something like this for now. I guess this is somewhat straight. Let's get rid of this well. I don't want it there anymore. And then maybe out here we can start to construct like a new urban area. I think that might be useful. We have 2 wells now, but we don't have that many houses, so it should be good. Let's remove the well a little bit faster, so I have some time to work on the plans here. Okay, we'll go somewhere there. Let's give this building a little bit of an arch. I think that's cool. Not a too big garden, just a bit of an arch. And we can always move the building later if we really have to. But for now... Place is occupied. Yeah, that's because of the well. Oh well. We'll wait until it's gone. No mitzvahs either this weekend. Okay. Okay. Well, guess we're all gonna have some time on our hands then. My lovely, gorgeous wife is trying to get me to play Medieval Dynasty. Oh, well, that's nice. That's a great game. I like that game. I think you should listen to her. Would be a very nice, good option, I guess. How many nails do we have left? None. Okay, so we're almost out of nails. They have to get working on the nails. Come on. Can't stay heading out for girls' night, but leaving a like and a comment. Thank you very much, Lucifer, and have a amazingly great deal of fun at girls' night. Go around the world, girls. At least that's what we make them believe. Nice. Enjoy. Have fun. Have a good time. Say hi to all your friends. Girls' night. I actually remember those days when I even got invited to girls' night. Because I usually was one of the girls. Hello, Joachim. Nice to have you. How are you? I've started a new save on Medieval Dynasty because of the new updates. Not that much change, I would say, but still fun. I believe some of the bandit cams and stuff got a little bit of an overhaul. They now look bigger and better and nicer. That's what I got from somebody that played it. Was the auntie sharing that on a Discord, I believe? But I haven't really looked into all the new updates. Might get into the game at some point again. But it's still a fun game anyways. Do you play the Oxbow map or the other one? I'm a little Mr. Grumpy right now. Why are you doing that, Mike? What's happening? You and Pat. Hey, don't blame me. I'm available. I guess, but not too much change. I've got about 1,000 hours. Oxbow map now. Nice. Nice. That's cool. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really looked at the game for a while. We have played it on stream, but that must be like 2 years ago or something. So, yeah, well. It was always fun. And now, of course, we're playing Sengoku Dynasty. So that's basically the same, but then in a different setting, which is nice. But yeah, for all those that will be missing a lot of the streams because they are not happening this weekend, there's always a nice video on my channel that you can watch. So don't hesitate to do that. I've got quite a lot on Ostriv too, but not 1,000. Ah, okay. So we have an expert here. Very good. Very good. What map do you like to play on usually? Don't say map 3. That's too easy. No, just give an honest answer. It's fine. Alright, well, let's get the other windmill. Then we're gonna get into some of the clothing. And we were planning a new little urban area. Let's get along with that. Although this is where... So we have this space to fill. Problem is... how can we make it look nice? We're a bit cramped here in the woods on this side. Or we already have the farm here. So if I start building houses out here... might be a bit tough. But on the other hand, if we build along the river here and start going here with housing, that could be really cool. Could be really cool. I have an idea. Let's build a few fishing docks. We're not going to build them yet, but we're going to place them. That's the idea right now. Not all too close together, because I think there should be some spacing in here with the docks. So that's 3 docks. Then we'll also place a boatyard, because we're going to need that one. This gives us a clue of where these will be. And now we can build like a line of houses along the river that will follow the whole idea. I think they would face the other way with their doors, and then the backyards will be facing this way. Now we're going to give them some manual gardens. What do I mean with that? I'll show you in a second. Let's just place a few houses first. That will make the curvation of the river here. Right, this is where the street will be. little bit further. Okay, there we go. There we go. So now we have a line of houses here. It's a bit hard to see, of course, because I don't really see the flags. But let's get some fencing. Yeah, that's more like for a government building. So that's not the one I want to use here. Probably just this one. This is the coolest one. I think my last save is this map, to be honest. Oh, map 7. Nice. Oh, time to eat. We'll try and get back. Great to see everyone as always. Great to see you, Steve. You have a good meal. Hope everything is fine. Let me just go over chat for a second, because otherwise I can't keep up. I've been there from the start. Very nice, very nice. Hope I pronounced your name right, Joachim. If not, please correct me. I managed to crack the 4K hours on 7 days to die last week. Wow. Makes me wonder how many diseases I could have cured instead. Yeah, or gotten yourself into by doing other stuff. So it's just a matter of perspective. I think my last save is this map. Been thinking about maybe streaming, doing some pyrography on the Discord. Nice! I would love to see that. I would love to see that. Yeah, Catherine, do that. My time in Ostriv, 3,023 hours. Wow, that's amazing, Cooper. We have the time, Catherine. I shall pop in. Yeah, me too, me too. Your decorations is beautiful. Thank you. But I hope you didn't put 3 fishing yards that close to each other. I did, and I will show you. It looks good, but they won't give you much fish. They will, I will show you. Don't forget, folks, over the Christmas period, there will be, hopefully, surprising streams. Yes, there will be, and there will be some surprises in those as well. Lol, not awake completely, and sinuses just want a little quiet and not be bothered for a bit. It's not the video stream. Ah, okay, take your time, Mike, it's all good. Oh, you're right, Kevin. Stream notifications could come quickly and without much notice too. Very true. I'll post in the tavern before I play. Nice, nice, nice. So why did I place those 3 fishing places here? Well, that's easy. Because if we take a look at the fishing spots, we can see that there's only 3 here. That's true, but there's a lot more here. So they don't have to go that far to actually get some fish. That's why I've spread them out a little bit. But hey, there's plenty of fish out here. And this should all be good. So yeah, this will give us enough fish for what we want. So that should be okay. Alright, let's... oh, that's the wrong one. Oh, messenger from Balaklia. Well, we don't need anything yet. So let's keep it this way. Let's turn this off again. Let's see. We have this cart shop ready. So let's order a cart there and link this building to the tailor. So now this is linked to the tailor. And now the tailors can use that. Let's get to the ladies. Let's put 2 ladies in here. And then these can start to work on making textile, broadcloth, and... oh, this is the... we have to get the weaver first. We don't have a tailor yet. We need to get some weaving done before we actually start tailoring, because right now we have a ton of hemp, but we don't have anything to turn it into. What did you press for that? Out here, next to your menu, which you can also put away if you want to with the map, you have 5 buttons, and the middle one is the info overlays. If you click that one, you get a whole set of overlays that you can turn on and off manually. For instance, if you want to know what is stored somewhere, you click the top one and then you can easily see what is stored everywhere. Now, of course, if you have a big town, this can be very overwhelming because we can even see what's laying on the fields here in terms of harvest. So this is a bit much, but if you want that, then that could be nice. You can also find a certain resource. So if we click hemp, for instance, we now only see hemp on the map, and then we can see, there's our hemp stored. So this is where it is. So that one works too. We can see workers and vacancies. So every building, how many workers does it have? How many vacancies does it have? We can even click it now, and then people will go there and work. We don't need these right now, but we could. So this is a helpful one. We can go see crops. Then we will just see the crop rotations on the map all the time. We can check storage spaces. So now we can see these 2 are filled up. This one is 2/3 filled up. These are all almost empty. So you can get a quick overview and see how things are. We can see the local markets. So this is what they're selling everywhere. We can see the export stock, which is this one, 9,000 of charcoal, water supply. Well, we can see that this one is not. This one is completely filled. This one not. So we might need an extra well soon. The water supply for production. Well, these are used for both, so that's why we can see them. We can see the fishing spots. We can also see the wealth of our town, so we can see that some people have over 100. Others have way less, but it's still running up. And that's where the wealth tax come in, so it's probably time that we start to work with that. Did I actually set this up already properly? No, not the taxes anyway. You know what? Let's go down. Let's set the wealth tax at 50 and make it 5. So that they actually start to pay up some taxes. That will be nice. That will get us a lot more money. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that we can put on and off in here if we want to. So this is very helpful. So if you didn't know about that button, now you do, and hopefully it's helpful and it can get you going a bit. All right, let's see. We have the weaver now, so we can now start to weave some textiles that can be turned into clothing, which is great. So hopefully these people can do that. Let's tell them that it can be supplied in many ways, but we do need more housing first. So let's get going with some of the houses, because otherwise we can build all these industries, but that's no good. And I see a lot of color in my chat at the moment, so let me do this and then give a look at my chat. Oh, trouble, trouble, trouble. Thank you very, very much. That is really nice. Appreciated very much. A gifted membership. And congratulations, Jack Nielsen, for getting that gift. That is such an amazing gift. Thank you so much. Can't state it enough. Too, but where I am with 1.2k people, you will just be dizzy. Use the info button is a good and start a town here. Yeah, it depends on what you're looking for, Cooper. But yeah, for some instances it can be helpful. Especially if you want to decide if it's worth building a few extra fisheries and where to place them. Those little buttons can be really helpful. So yeah, just get the fishing spots out or check your wealth and stuff like that. So yeah, that's nice. Well, you're welcome, Joachim. You're welcome. Thank you very much for being here, and thanks everybody for being here. It is so nice. Now, we were busy with the housing, and what I was going to do is build some manual fencing. And let me show you this one. I've put on options, always show occupied places. If you turn that off, you can see that right now we don't see the occupied places. And when I start to build, all of a sudden they pop up only when I overlap something. I want to always see this to help me to place this. So as long as my mouse gets close, you will now see what places are occupied. This is very helpful to me, at least. So that's why I have that one always on. So make sure that you use that one if you want to. All right. Let's get going with some manual fencing around here. Let's see. Probably, since these are all private gardens for people, we're not going to leave openings in here. It's very tempting to do so that people can take little shortcuts walking onto the fisheries. But that's the people's problem. This town is not about efficiency, it's about having fun. Although I think I have an idea. Let's just get rid of these two. And then we'll do one street in here. Like this. So yeah, we'll place it like this. And then here we get something of a street where the people can actually get through. So these can just walk in here then. This is a start for the gardens. It's not done yet, but it's a start. Not me, sadly. Yeah, that's how it happens, Fireline. We don't have any influence over that. It's always random, so congratulations to the one that got it. And it's much appreciated. Trouble, thank you very much. Right, let's place these gardens here now. Or at least a fencing. And then we can basically make manual gardens. Now, the thing with the manual garden is I wish we could plant... if you hit Alt, by the way, then you disable the automatic snapping and you can place it as precise as you want. I just wish we could actually plant like the little vegetable gardens ourselves or designate land for it. But hey, that's not in the game yet, so that's not going to happen right now. There we go. Let's go in here. And then this should probably be the last one. Yes. And now we can put some flowers or some bushes and trees and stuff in these manual gardens. And then basically we have created houses with gardens, but then manually. Let's see, where's the trader from? There, Karchi. Let's sell some charcoal. We don't need iron yet. Or anything else, so let's keep it this way. Let the street you build start with a gate. Oh, that's interesting and a tough one. Since we already have this street and it's basically flowing into this one. But what we could do then, I guess... let me just finish this off a little bit more than it is right now. Because I want these people to have like a real idea of a garden like this. So that you have an entrance, which should be a little bit wide. That's nice. But now they really have like a fenced off garden. I like that. And then we'll see if we can work a gate in it, Cooper. It's a great idea to try and put that in. But I have to see how we can actually fit that in. So we'll do that as soon as I feel like I'm done with this. This one is a little bit... because these are all a little bit more forward. But hey, it is what it is. It's fine. Okay, here we go. Now, of course, this is quite a bit of work. But I think it's always nice to put in a little effort for your town and do some stuff manually. I like that. And of course, just like Cooper, if you have more ideas, just let me know. We could make this into a little area where there will be a well. Something like this, and then put nature around it and benches and stuff so that people can sit and chillax here. I think that would be nice. Let's go see. Maybe go a bit like this. Right. Like this, so that they can sit on this side. And they can sit on the other side as well. Maybe even do 3 here and then put something in the middle there. I don't know what. I still want more decorations in here. Let's put a bell post in the middle so that they can ring the bell and give another round or something. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Now we need some trees, and one should be right back here because I want to be. Okay, let's put up some trees already. There we'll see. Hey, Donnie, welcome back. Hope you had a nice meal. Roadhog, thank you very, very, very much. Thank you so much. It's much appreciated. It's just for fun. Thank you. Well, it's not just fun. It's a big support, so thank you. Nice. So what was for dinner, Donnie? Hey, PSV, good to see you. How are you today? Let's see. We have to start decorating some of this, I think. I just wish like we had some children's play stuff and things like that, so that we could put in like a swing and stuff like that. I think that would be fun. To add something extra to these houses and to the gardens and stuff. But, I don't know. And it takes a bit of time, of course. The trees have to be planted. They have to grow. Then we'll have to see how things will be. So, it takes a bit of time. Let me take a look at this. Because we're out of nails all the time. We do have the stuff for it. So they're burning charcoal right now. So, we have to wait a bit on it. But we need an extra hand in there as well. So, let's put that in. How's the harvest doing? Alright, they're bringing in the last bits of goods. That's nice, that's nice. And I think right now, yep, first textile and threads are being made. First clothing's being made, so that's working out. That's good. Hey, Ara, nice to see you. Goed om je te zien. How are you? Ara's been on a big holiday in the US for a while, so now we all want to know how it is. There are trees, so what more children play stuff do you need? Well, the kids probably won't need anything else because they'll just climb a tree. But for aesthetics purposes, I would like a few more decorations. Alright, here we have a family that got a Christmas tree at some point and they decided to plant it in the backyard and then never look at it again. So this will be a very big Christmas tree. Let's put in some bushes here. This lady is a big fan of these bushes, so she plants those in front of her house. I mean, we have to tell the story ourselves in here, so... Birch trees, I really love birch trees, they're amazing. Let's put in some extra bushes. Maybe a bench here and there. Some people might want a bench in their garden to check out stuff. Or maybe even sit here and take a look at the water from their house. So let's put in a bench. Ooh, and they might soon go along with this house and start building it. That would be nice. Sausage and chips from the chippy. Nice, nice. You haven't had breakfast yet. Seems like a you problem. Get in the kitchen. Ah, good suggestion, Donnie. That should help out. I didn't know the difference of New York and LA is also 4.3 hours. Oh, really? Wow. But now we want to know all about your trip, Ada. How was it? What have you done? Just gone 8 a.m. Well, it's 8 p.m. here, so a little bit of a time difference there, but hey, that's nice. All right. Well, this part of town is taking a bit of shape. We now have a warehouse here. Let's store the hemp and the textile that we need. I don't know, let's start with some big numbers. We can always adjust these later. We're not going to fill these out, but this is a start. And now we really need them to start working on the houses because we need the extra workers. Exactly, Donnie. Quiet you. No, 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 not quiet. She wanted pancakes for breakfast. Why are they not ready yet? Off to get my sputs out of the oven. Ooh, you do that. Alright, do we need some more iron? I think we can use a bit more iron just to be on the safe side. How much stuff do we have? Well, this is where the overlays come in. So now I'm just going to check the resources. And now we can see that we still have 3,000 potatoes in here. 4,000 buckwheat. So, and there's still a lot in here. So we could actually sell a bit of those if we wanted to. I'm not going to do that, but we could do that. So that's why the overlays can be so handy. You can just put them in right there and check it out. And again, because I've been getting questions about this in the under my videos. Yes, there is a new resource in here called millet. And it's a type of wheat and grain, I believe. It's not yet in the game, and we're probably not supposed to see this already. Same we had with the turnip, which is also something you can't use yet, but it is in the game and it is mentioned. So just ignore this. This will be in the next big update, or it should be. And it's probably just in here by mistake with all the recent little updates that we got. So just ignore the millet and everything will be fine. If you start to produce this, there's no way that you can sell it or anything. You can't do anything with it. So it will just take up storage space, which is a waste. So just don't plant it and everything should be fine. So just a little heads up there. Is this all still in order? Yes, this is perfect. All right. 7 days Miami, 6 days Grand Canyon, and 3.5 weeks New York. Nice, Ada, nice. Very cool. We won't be waking up anytime soon. I had a party last night. Oh, wow. We only have one kid still living at home, and she won't be out of bed until after lunch. She threw a party last night and finished at 5:30. Wow. Even in my party days, I did not do that. I would be in bed by 1 or 1.2. I don't know. Something like that. She doesn't normally drink, so today will be interesting. Woo! Time to be an annoying dad today. Don't complain about your headache. When I was young, I never complained about my headaches. Alright, let's put in some extra bushes. This family is very nature loving, so they want a little bird house in their garden. And since these already have a bench there, we should probably do something with benches up here. so that people can sit here. That's nice. You can see Dad's reenactment of Bart Simpson. Very good, very good. Yeah, Cooper, that's one of those jokes. I'm not reading it out loud. Okay, so we have this little parky-like area with the well that's supposed to be there. Now what I would like to do is somehow incorporate it into the whole structure here. So the question is how to do that. Well, this should be like a little park area. So what we can do is make it a little bit like this and leave it open here. Then do it a little bit like this, I guess, somewhat. So like this and like this. Now this is sealed off a little bit, which I think is good. Too close to another tree. Ah, that's the problem. Apparently all these trees don't like to be close to each other. I don't know what these trees' problems are, but it's what it is. Let's place a few more bushes here. And maybe that could bring us to the point where we could maybe do a little gate here or something. Let's see if the small arch would actually fit in here. And that way we have a gated kind of community now. So you go through this gate and then you can get all the way here. So that could be something. Thanks for the suggestion. Oh, je hebt allemaal afleveringen gezien van Ostriv Foundation. Geweldig, Ada, geweldig. Als je vooral maar hebt genoten. Ada watched all my Ostriv Foundation episodes, even if he was in the States. So I just hope he had a lot of fun in the States and wasn't too busy with that. Can you fence in an inhabitant? I guess so. We can try. Here we have an innocent soul. Let's see what happens. Okay, there we go. And now he immediately he disappeared. And we now have a white line of destruction saying that his path is blocked. And then he's apparently transported out. So yeah, teleportation is a thing. So yeah, you can do that, but it's not working. It's not like The Sims, where you build a swimming pool, then take all the ladders off and wait until they die. This just not gonna happen. Just going to restart the internet. Don't restart the internet, Donnie. I'll be losing my connection. How can you do that? Don't start the whole internet over. That's not good. Welcome back, Catherine. Enjoy your jacket, sputs, and cheese. That's nice. I'm starting to recognize words in Ada's comments now. Very nice, Catherine. Very nice. And if there's certain words and stuff you want to learn or learn to pronounce, you can always just put them in chat, Catherine. I'll be happy to read them out and stuff. Very family-friendly game. Well, I guess so, unless you have a kid that's like terrified of you disappearing at someday, because then you'll be like, well, this is what happens if you put Daddy in the garden and build a fence around it and then poof, Daddy's gone. That'll get them scared for a night, but hey, it's up to you if you want to use that or not. It's just a little tip. Kids. Alright, let's see. We got a new family in here, which is a good family. They can work hard, I hope. Let's take a look at our wealth tax. Ooh, we've been getting in quite a bit of wealth tax this year, which is good. Hopefully next year even more. And at least if we take the overlay now and we put it on wealth, we should see, yeah, we have, this family had over 100 last year. They're now starting to pay some more wealth taxes. Some still have a lot of money though. So what we could do is just go over here to the treasury and add to the amount of wealth tax so that they will just have to pay more. That should get us even more wealth tax and bring the wealth a little bit down. They don't need to be that wealthy, and of course all the money that's in the game is going back into your coffers if you want to. So that's the best way to progress in the game, to buy stuff from other towns and such. So, alright, we are out of charcoal again, which is starting to become a little bit of a pain. Now let's put that on. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to raise the wage on the charcoal so that they're more likely to start filling out these, because we're almost out again. And I want to add some more charcoal places to it so that they can get a bit more charcoal going. And I think one way to do that is to just add them right here. Why not? One. And probably one here then. Or maybe we'll do it like this. That's cool. 1, 2. Yeah, that's it. That's nice. Yeah, I like this. I like this. Painful as it would be, I think the world could do a week without the internet. Imagine actually having to talk to real people. Yeah, well... I always talk to a lot of my customers, but they never talk back. I don't know why. It's weird. Oeh, leuk Ara. Dat is gaaf. Ara's going to have a lot of work developing all his photographs because he's old school, so he still has a dark room where he has to get all the photos ready, so that's nice. That's nice. You all seem so real, yeah. I have a great imagination. I know, I mean, this is all not even real, so you figured it all out. Alright, let's add this one to that building, but it's not done yet, so we can't connect it yet, unfortunately. Another messenger from their Kachi. Good, let's sell some charcoal. Nice. Talk to real people. You mean calling the support hotline of your provider? That might be an AI nowadays. Yeah. Well... Sometimes it's better to hope for the AI, because those at customer support usually can't help you. So, why not hope for the AI? Oh boy. Well, I just have to say thank you all for being here. It's so amazing to have you all here. It is already more than an hour and 15 minutes. Thanks so much. 19 people watching. You are all 19 super duper amazing. Love you all. Oh, 21 watching now. That's even better. 17 likes. Thank you very much. That's highly appreciated. And again, if you have questions or suggestions, just leave them and I will try to answer them. And if you just want to share stories, that's great. Or you can just talk to the other amazing people in chat, because, hey, everybody in here is so nice. Alright, we need to put some more effort in this. So let's add some pine trees as well. I mean, we need different trees in the different housing as well. Let's see. I also want more birch trees. And a birch tree here. And if ever you feel like you want to just listen to some nice, relaxing, calm music, put on the Ostriv music. It is amazing. If you have the game, there's a folder that you can just find where all the music is in. You can just play it as much as you want. And I really love the Ostriv music. It is so well done. Let's make a little row there. 20 not real people plus trouble. Well, now we learn how big the extent of Trouble's imagination is. He can imagine 20 unreal people and talk to them all, so that's cool. Lurk like I am. Yeah, probably. I said wealth tax at 15 and 20. If you give them more, then the town gets really big, so many will stop looking for a job, and it affects the labor. Oh, really? Well, usually my towns don't get that big, so I really haven't had that issue yet, but that could be an issue. Although, if they have a little bit of wealth, like somewhere between 40, they should be more likely to go to the barber surgeon once you get to it. Of course, right now we don't have one yet, but when we do, they should be more likely to actually go to it, and the less wealth they have, the least likely they are to go there. And of course, the more sick they are, the more they die, which might be why Cooper always has these completely filled out graveyards. Who knows? But we'll see. There goes the ladies collecting some reeds for the thatchery. That's good. That would be 19 people plus trouble, plus a goddess. Lurkers are real too. Very true, very true. You gotta love the lurkers. Lurkers are amazing. Well, if we're all imaginary, I suppose that means Trouble has an excellent taste in imaginary friends. True, true. Oh boy. Lurkers unite. Well, you know, if we would all be lurking, then of course chat would be a little bit silent, but... oh well. I'm glad you're all chalking. You're all so nice. I text a bar with 15% and they still get filthy rich. Wow. But that's because you make everybody in your town sick, Cooper, so maybe you should just not try to get them all sick. That might help. But the lurkers unionize that we need to watch for. Depends. I mean, if they just have gatherings together and just lurk at each other, then there's no problem. If they start to actually talk to each other and get organized, then that's a problem, but... we don't need anything else. Let's see... I saw another game where do something neat with the fences. You can put them over the house garden fences and change them. It's a bit tricky sometimes, but it does work. Try one with the brick fence. Yeah, well, we're building this one, so we should be able to do that by just placing it over it. But the problem is, like we can just go like this, and then it should, especially if we hit Alt, then it should not snap anymore. Then it should be doable, so we can just place this, and now you should not be able to see the other fence again when it's done. But the problem with that is, I don't think these fences fit with the rest. So it fit with the rest of that building, you know? So we can just do it like this, and now we have this fence, and we go here, you don't see the old fence anymore. It's not that hard, actually, depending on the shapes you use, of course. But I feel like this is still a wooden house, mostly, with some clay and stuff. For me, I would like, at some point in the house, get, like, villas that look like a little bit more between these two. So not a row house, but it has to have a firm roof and stuff. Then I would like it, but I don't really feel like this fits with the building. But that's a very personal thing. Just the fact that you can do it is nice, of course. But for me, I don't really feel like it suits the building. But that's very personal. And yeah, you can do change those things. I believe you should even be able to do that at the farms as well. So we can build some very fancy farming if we want to, by just doing like this, and now we have a farm field with a stone fence on it. I would like to at some point get like a ton more fences that we can use, so that we can actually really make these ourselves, or that you can just click it and then change the type of fencing out of all the types of fences that there are in the game. That would be a very good solution, I think, so that you can just set it up with the fence you want, because now of course all these houses all have the same fence, so maybe adding an option where you can just change the fencing could be something. I tried to climb the Empire State Building with the stairs to the tops. Wow. Didn't get it done. No, I get that. Okay, Trouble, see you soon. What about a fenceless playthrough? The tip is put the barber close to row houses and they will earn a lot of money, which gives you a lot of money in tax. True, true, very good one. I suggested a brick fence just so you could really see the difference, but... there's a wooden fence that is more private. Yeah. We have this one. Fence 6 is a lot more private. But it's quite high, I believe. Let's just go. See, it's quite high. But yeah, it could be something. Could be something. But it's a good thing, Hiradev, and thanks for sharing. And for those that don't know it yet, might be coming as a little bit of a help to see something that they can try as well. I do like little wooden fences around the house, because that's also maybe because that's a bit of a Dutch thing. And if you get those big stone walls, then it's usually a villa, so that's why. But it's a personal thing. All right, we have a messenger from Balaklia. We have more village houses to be built. We do have enough nails again, I believe. Yeah, we're good with the nails. We could use 2 extra hands in the building crew, though, at some point. I guess fenceless is not possible since the clay pit has one. Yeah, and some of the buildings have fences as well. So this fence we did not put up. This fence is with the... see, it comes with the forester. Clay pit has one. The charcoal pits have their own. So it's not completely possible to build fenceless. But I've built a town once. It's in one of my Ostriv series where we did not build any garden houses. We just built the regular houses. That's very much doable. I mean, you can get a lot of challenges. If you have a fun challenge for me, just let me know, and I'll try at some point. One of the challenges I got was to try and build a town without importing any iron. And I've made an episode about that. Building a town without importing any iron, which worked out nice in map 3, of course, because you need to have an iron source then. But yeah, it's possible. Yes, I should do that probably, Kev, but I don't know if everybody can change it. But yeah, Hiradev is a very cool and upcoming streamster. So if you are interested, we should probably buy some leather, by the way. I can't buy it here. So if you're interested in seeing a lot of cool videos, you have to wait a bit because there's only a few on her channel. But head over there, give her a like and a sub, because she does amazing work as well. And she'll be there. In no time, she'll blast us all away with a multi-million-dollar YouTube channel. So don't miss out on it. We have iron, we have some charcoal, we're burning some more, that's good, although this one is still empty. But yeah, we have some charcoal to spare. This is burning, the burning is complete, that's good. 1 funny Estronier vid and 2 silly shorts. Well, it's a start, you have to start somewhere. I wish you could see how far my houses... You have to go to not let pollution affect homes. Oh, really? Do you know how far that is? Because I'm still working on trying to figure out how far it actually is. It does not give you a radius. I think it could be something that could be put into the overlay, where you can just put on an overlay and see from this building like how far the pollution spreads. But there's no such thing in it yet, so I wish there was a way that we could see that. No gardens and no fields. Yeah, so yeah, we have to import all the food. That might be tough. Might be tough. Have to make a lot of money other ways then and get everybody supplied. Now, I see some water issues. I was a bit scared of it. Yeah, both of the wells are empty. So we have to move over this well, have to build it first so that we can get some extra water in, because right now we're slowly running out of water, which will starve the population. Well, luckily in this game, people won't die of thirst or hunger. They will just leave your village. They will only die of old age. But yeah, it is something that we have to work on and fix. So let's get this well up and running. And that should probably already fix it. But maybe we should get an extra well somewhere. Well, you know, let's get an extra well. Yeah, we can do it here by fixing off this back alley this way. We just place it right here. Get ourselves some fencing around it, so that we can incorporate a bit of nature in it. Yeah, I like the ash tree. I placed it a little bit too close. Well, we can place that one right here, that one right there, tree right here. Some bushes. And let's do some lilac bushes if it fits. That's tough. Yep, there it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. And there we go. Well, this should also bring an extra well into the okay equation, so that should help out. Let's build that one soon too. That's called a challenge, right? It is. It is. Have to remember that one, but that's going to be a tough one to actually build a town without basically producing your own food in fields and stuff. Are you allowed like the cow shed and the chicken coop and stuff like that? Oh, chickens can't be done because then we have to import food for them too, which will be way too expensive. Cows can be done because we can build the hay dryers for it. That'll be interesting. We have to find the right rules for the challenge, PSV, but that could be an interesting one. And then, of course, we have to include the no loans one so that nobody can take loans, because I know some of you are just trying to get a ton of loans then and not worry about money and just buy all you need. No, 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 that's not the way to go. We have to make sure then that we have no loans and stuff, but how about a town with no wells? Let's see who can last the longest. Yeah, that's not a real challenge. That's something that we're not gonna do. Okay, well, we still have some wheat to spare. We have okay amounts of flour, plenty of food. No peas, no dried fruit, and no honey, though. This house can now be built, so this could be the test where we just see if we can actually get some honeycombs in there. Now, that would be nice. It's April, though, so they should be starting to sow in their own gardens as soon as they get home. Not in those houses, of course, but these should. They are growing everything now. Everything is sown in. That went fast. That's good. And now we should see them all start to... Yep. These are now sowing in their own land. That's good. How about a town without changing anything on the treasury? Oh, that's doable. That's how I started off in this game. I didn't change the treasury because I didn't know what to do. That's doable. Nice. Oh, that's a good challenge. That's something we could do. Guess we have to set a goal for the town then as well. So like get to 500 people or something like that. But that would be interesting. Yeah, we could totally do that. No loans are out of the question for any challenge I think of. Yeah, me too. That's for me too. But you have to specify those things, because if you don't specify, there's always people that will find rules that they can bend or break or whatever. Alright, let's see. As soon as there's 100, people can come in and get the drinking water. So, yep. We should now slowly start to see the whole drinking problem going away, which should be good. But yeah, Susanna, that's a good idea. Well, cows would be tough if you have no fields for them to graze. You have to feed them year round. Well, that's not that tough, because you can get a lot of hay. And if you get the big hay barracks, that's fine. It's, are the numbers in here? Soil type. Oh, this is the farm. We should get the cow shed, because I believe the numbers are in here, so we could just calculate it. In winter, each animal consumes 25 units of hay and water per month. Build hay dryers for provisions. Okay, that's in winter, but what's in summer? I think it's the same number, so if it's 25 a month, then one cow, if you put them year-round, will eat 300 units of hay. So yeah, we have to produce quite a bit, but... yeah, we can do that. We can do that. I think it's possible. No women work challenge. Oh boy. Well, that's in the end it's not possible, because you will end up with too many ladies not working and you won't get any new people in town. Like right now we have three ladies looking for a job, 2 guys. We still have enough jobs available for them to come in. But when one of the numbers becomes too large, it can either be the men or the women. If you get a too large group of people that don't have a job, then the jobs available one will get red, and then you can't get new immigrants in, so you can't grow your town anymore. So it will be interesting to try and see how big you can get before it starts to become a problem. But it will be a problem at some point, so that's probably not a long challenge that will be fun. And of course you have to also take into account all the labor jobs. Yeah, no, I don't think it's gonna work, because you just end up with a lot of unemployed ladies and no more immigration influx. Ik ga veel vliegtuigongelukken veroorzaken. Ik heb de nieuwe Microsoft Flight Simulator gekocht. Ik ben benieuwd of ik het ga installeren. Haha, veel plezier ermee, Ara. Ara's got the new flight simulator from Microsoft, so he's going to have a lot of airplane crashes soon. Town where everything has to be in straight lines. Ooh. Well, I think some of my towns already look like that. But that could be something, that you have to make like square blocks with everything. Could be something, could be something. Instead of farm fields, you'd have hay dryer fields. Yeah, probably, probably. Well, you can get 400 hay each. So, I think there should be plenty in at some point. Doesn't take them too long to actually grow it. So, if you have enough storage, then you can store a ton for a year. You have to feed a lot of not working people. True, true, that's also true. A lot of non-working people. But at some point, nobody will come in anyway, so... A challenge. Wish you could turn off immigrants all time and just let town grow from the 9 families, but then you get no priest, barber or tavern worker. But that'd been a nice challenge. Oh, well, that's gonna make for some very long games though, so that will be... Then you have to wait for the kids and then actually to grow up year by year, so that'll be a very slow game. But yeah, that could be fun. Alright, we have no leather yet for shoes, so that might be something to get. But if we take a look at the numbers... Right now we have produced 130 clothes, we have sold 73. That's not bad. We have 100 warm clothing stored, we sold 16. So yeah, we're okay with the clothing. But those are a few nice nice ideas for challenges, so we might get to those at some point. As we also see that slowly these houses get built, so that's nice. Have to get working on even more houses though, of course, but well, this is a start. And I guess what we could do then to finish this area off is also make a small arch here. So that this area really is the whole... or fenced off. Come on, place it. Too short. Never got that complaint. Come on. There it is. Okay. Well, now it has an entrance and an exit, so that should be good. But with the no fences, I guess your main problem would be the food variety. Probably, but you can import a lot of different types of food, so... would be okay. And of course, if we can get the cow sheds, that'll give us some milk. We can make cheese out of that, so that's another food source. So I think there will be options. Maybe we could do a challenge with that at some point. And just see how far we can get, like on a stream, if we do like a no fence challenge or something like that. So that we can all see and also contribute to what is happening. That could be interesting. Place a little birdhouse there. Let's get some pine trees out here. Too close to another tree. Yeah, that's fine. I don't care about other trees. Well, they do like sitting here, so that's good news. Place is occupied. Alright. There's some nature areas. Hey, Cyrus! Of course I'm doing it wrong. Of course I am. You're the only one that knows how to do it right, so, welcome, my man. How are you? Hope you're okay. No food import then. Oh, that's good because I haven't done any food import so far, so that's an easy challenge. Oh, that's nice. Messenger from Balaklia. Now let's check. We can get cows and pigs. We could slaughter those for food. But basically we can't buy food in Balaklia, so that's good to know. Buy any food here. Let me pause for a second. We have to check the numbers because this is way too filled up. If we take a look at it, it's already halfway filled up and we're not even at the harvest yet. There's also still a lot of food in here. So I am going to put some buckwheat and potatoes in here to sell. Let's make this a one-time deal. So click this one. Now it's temporary stock, meaning that as soon as something is sold, it will be going out. And then we can just click potatoes here. We sell 1,000. That'll get us a little bit of money. At least it pays for the iron, so that's good. And then after that it will be removed here, so that's nice. Taxes mostly. You mean no input, but with gardens and farms? I do that most of the time. Occasionally I will buy some salo just for the nice treat for my people. Yeah, that's it. You don't really need to import any food. Oh, Mike. Gigantic bowl, no hands ice cream eating in 4 minutes. Ew. Yeah, I'm not a fan of ice cream, so that's probably not going to happen. Today he's been a very good boy, very snoozy. Oh, nice. Always good if the cats behave. Alright. Let's see. This 1 mil for now can actually do all the flour that we need. We can just put in a bit more flour here if we want to, so let's do that. 88 people. We are maxed out on the builders, which is great. Let's get an extra forester. Smithy is good. This is nothing ordered, so we don't need to put more men in here. This could be a good time to set up our construction office. That way we can hire extra builders. This will be a temporary building for now, so we'll just place it right there. This way we can hire extra builders, so all the building will go even faster. This can be very good and very helpful. Alright, I have to think though, because we've now built the houses here, almost all. Then they're going to build the fisheries, but we need more housing in the end. Question is, where will the next bit of housing be? We have this here now, they're going to build this. And we need a chapel probably soon, because if we want to get across 100, we need a chapel too. Maybe we can build a bridge somewhere here, build the chapel on this little slab of land, and get some houses going on this side as well, maybe? Or we do the chapel on this small bit. Ah, that's probably it. Let's try that. Let's build a little chapel all the way here, so that people have to take a long walk to actually go to church. And then fence this off. It needs an arch. Needs a big arch to... No, I did not want to click yet. What's happening there? Let's just rotate it slightly. Oh, the other way. Yep. Okay, there we go. Then... fencing. Can't build underwater. Ah, what a surprise. There we go. Alright. And then maybe we should also fence it off towards the entrance of the chapel. At least for a little bit, so that we can put the graveyard next to this. I don't think we even have a graveyard yet, so we might need to put in a few graves here. There we go. Have you all ever wondered why the graves are under religion? I mean, is actually getting buried a religious thing? I didn't know that, but I mean, I would just suggest that the chapel, of course, is a religious building, but is getting buried a religious thing? That it's put under the religious tab. You know, those are these life questions that I ponder about every now and then. Probably not a good idea to place it there. There's a big slope there anyway. Let's see how that goes. At least we have it set up now, so that's good. They're building the last house. Let's see. The no fence challenge would be no building with fences except for the mandatory. So no farm, garden, houses, orchards are allowed. Allowed are the clay pit, the cart park, and... Okay, so all the main industries are allowed. Okay, no loans and no food import too. Okay, nice. Well, that could be an interesting challenge, PSV. That could be very interesting. Atheist die too. Yeah, that was my thing. Like, it is... I don't think burials are invented by religious group for religious purposes, and then others decided to do it too. And I actually have no clue on burials and whether it's a religious thing or not. But I don't know the history of burials. Did Neanderthals bury their dead or not and stuff like that? I have no clue, which is interesting because people will be dying to get into there. Oh yeah, they are. I guess burial is considered one of the first steps towards religion. Yeah, I think so, but I wonder if, I mean, it's like a lot of people, when you go to a small town in Europe, you'll see a church in the middle of town. And a lot of people think that a lot of those towns were made like you had the church and then the town evolved around it and then that's it. What they don't know is that in a lot of towns, the center was simply either removed or at some fire it was gone and stuff. And then in the end, they decided to build a church there at some point. Or the church just bought all the ground and put the church there. But it's not like because there's now a church in the middle of town that it always has been there and stuff like that. It's just a bit of history making from the church. They would like you to believe that the church is the center of everything and founded towns and stuff. But that's actually not that occasional. So maybe this is one of those things where now we believe that burial actually has to do something with religion. But I'm not sure. I don't know. Could be, but it could also be not. So now I'm interested. Now I want to know. As far as I know, Neanderthals did bury their dead. But why did they bury them? Did they bury them because they believed there was something else? Or did they bury them because they learned if you leave them out in the ground and get too close to it, you get sick and you die? So, that would be interesting. Very nice, very nice. It's now widely believed Neanderthals did in fact bury their dead, as did many prehistoric peoples. The presence of graves could suggest that they believed they would need tools in their afterlife. Yeah, well, I've seen an interesting documentary about that at some point, where they were also under the premises that they would bury stuff with them that they would need in their afterlives. But there are also clues now that what they did is just bury things that they used in their lives as a sort of gift to them. So, you know, the stonemason or whatever, the guy that worked with the chisel, would get that into his grave. Not because they believed that they needed that, but just to show that that was the guy and that belongs to him and they don't want to use it again. So there's all these different beliefs and ideas about it. Of course, there's no Neanderthals around anymore to ask. I mean, sometimes if you look around, you think, oh, there are still plenty of Neanderthals out there. But no, they're actually Homo sapiens. Might have a little bit of the same behavior, but not the same. So it's interesting. It's an interesting. You have to find some more info on that. I like these kind of things. I like... In my Ostriv somewhat historic series, a lot of people have been commenting about how towns develop and whether it's historical or not. And I really love all those comments because it makes you think about how things happened. And you can really hear from some people that where they come from, because that's how you see the world. I have that too. I come from the Netherlands. We did a lot of stuff in a certain way. And that's how we were raised. So that's how things happened. And then sometimes... it's good to hear other perspectives and people from other areas and hear how they do it so that you can keep an open mind and learn from that, which is amazing. I love that. So, this will be one of the interesting things. I'd like to know more about graves and burials and how that happened and why and if it's a religious thing or not. It's really interesting. I like it. Whether or not it originated as a religious thing remains open to speculation, but some think they believed it was part of the circle of life returning to the earth. Ah, yeah, but then the question is that like a belief thing or is it just a practical thing? Like, okay, you will go back into being dust or soil or whatever, so let's put you in the ground to speed it up and not get sick. I don't know, that's interesting. When I say nicked, what I meant was barely burrowed. And they should bury me with my concubines. Oh, we'll do that, Rodo. We'll do that. No, they are actually up to 30% Neanderthals. True, although all that we learn now about Neanderthals is they weren't actually as stupid as people think nowadays. And like a lot of people will say somebody behaves like a Neanderthal, which is actually an offensive thing to a Neanderthal to say because they were actually quite smart. So that's interesting. And we know that Neanderthals did a lot more stuff than we did, like drawings and all that kind of thing. They already did those things, and they used tools and they actually interacted with Homo sapiens and stuff. And there were love bonds and kids born and stuff. So yeah, there's a lot of mixture. I wonder if the devil ever added toolmaker and the need for tools at the farm. I don't know. That's interesting. Would be nice, but... If you see it just have come out, an Indiana Jones game. The graphics is stunning. No, I haven't seen that. What type of game is it? Is it like you play the single one action hero and you have to just run around, puzzle and stuff like that, or... I don't know. Alright, there's the boatyard coming up. I don't think we really have... some stuff up for fishing yet, so now we're building fisheries, but I don't really need those. Let's build the chapel and the construction office and focus on a few more houses. That might be better. Some ancients believe where heaven was down below the surface, hence burials. Interesting. I have many books on the subject and I love studying it. The Red Lady of Paviland, now proven to be a man, was found buried covered in red substance with extremely odd artifacts. Oh, nice. Well, not too long ago they found a big cave where they found a Neanderthal burial site where they actually learned a ton of stuff because things were still preserved and they could really learn a lot about how things happened, which is really cool. And it was in an area where, by then, they still did not really believe Neanderthals were around, and apparently they were. So we're still learning a lot about that. It's really nice. And it's so nice that we can talk about all of these cool things right here in chat. It's amazing. Thank you all for spending your precious time with us here and for sharing all your thoughts and ideas. And I love to have a place here where we can have discussions and talks about things and be respectful toward each other and not get mad because somebody believes something different and stuff. I love it. So thank you all for that. It is highly appreciated. I've seen the streamer play. It looks very much like the first movie. Ah, okay. I believe there's a documentary about that cave on Netflix. Oh, could be, could be. Nice. Don't know if cannibals do the burying thing. Who knows? Maybe they have to bury something. I hope they bury that what comes out of them after eating the person. That'd be a good thing. Alright, people, we need extra housing. And we need it badly. So, as boring as it is, we're going to progress the town here for a little bit. Because we do need the extra housing and the extra people in. And then later on, we can switch things over a bit and get some other nice areas going. But for now, this is it. Will be more the dining thing. The oldest rock carvings we have in Sweden are a little more than 2,000 years old. Ooh, nice, nice. Yeah, I think the documentary about Neanderthals and the caves and such, that should be on Netflix, but I can give it a quick look, I think. I believe it's called something with Neanderthals in it, so... It's called Secrets of the Neanderthals. It is on Netflix. And, I should probably not let it play now, so no, don't play it. I was just about to read what it said, but that's always a hard thing on a computer to get, so that's not working out. But it's Secrets of the Neanderthals. That gives a new insight on things of the Neanderthals. On Netflix, at least here in the Netherlands, so it depends on where you are, of course. So, should be interesting. Alright, harvest is in full swing, and you can see they can hire a lot of people, which is great news. Probably also means that we can get some workers into the boatyard. Order a few boats and maybe get at least a little bit of fishing going. That would be nice. Have to get some fishing nets and stuff, but they should be able to do that. Are the fishing nets already working out properly now, Cooper? Or is it not? I believe you had some issues with it last time. Let's move these over because we want to build these houses first. Maybe need another well too. Let's see. I'm often accused of being one and of the last of them. There's some good documentary by Arte, at least in French and German on YouTube. Yeah, there are. Oh, there's so many good documentaries on so many different topics. I hope to go to the Goat's Hole Cave someday and see it myself. Also love the prehistoric history of Creswell Crags and Cheddar Gorge. Not too far from me. Ooh, nice. Alright, fishing boat ordered. They're bringing in the first wood now. So then they can start to build the first fishing boat. That's being transported here. Very nice. That's a good thing too. Some of our deco has really started to grow, which is nice. But we have to do a lot more work on that aspect as well at some point. At least now we get the construction office up. We have the chapel up now, so this is working out too. Nobody died so far, so well, that's the good news. That's the good news. Did sapiens crossbreed with them? I believe so, yes. Secrets of the Neanderthals. This 1 hour and 20-minute long documentary mixes paleoanthropology with speculation and most programs of this type. True. Well, a lot of this is speculation because we can't ask them and we won't know everything. But it's just 1 and 1 is 2 and then you can get to certain conclusions. Which can sometimes be withdrawn later because we find other stuff and things. But we don't know. But yeah, they did. When I was younger and I had to ride the bus towards the train station to actually get to school, I would always just look at the back of the bus. And there would be proof that Neanderthals still existed, but apparently that wasn't the case, so, oh well. I always believed it, but it wasn't true. Long as one. 1 hour, 20 minutes. How are we doing with the wheat? Now we're good to bring in the harvest. This should give a nice yield, so that should be good. Do not read out on YouTube. Yeah, that's a good one, PSV. I would probably better not read that one out, but yeah. Oh boy. Well, let's continue with the fencing, because that was what we're doing here. Now at least this area is fenced off. Nice. I think this area calls for a little gazebo, if we can fit it in. So that the people can just go to the town hall and have a nice place to sit. And then out here, I would love to get a stone well. We don't have stone yet, but I can already place this thing, so at least we can put it in soon enough. Maybe put it here. That could be nice. That you have a stone well right next to it. And there should be a bench here too. And then I always love those big cottonwood trees to go with the town hall. Because it just... those trees really give the grandeur that this area deserves. So that's what I like about it. Heeft het spel geen hospitalen of een soort kruidendokter voor als mensen ziek worden, zoals pok of malaria? Kwam veel voor in die tijd. Nou, malaria weet ik niet of dat hier veel voorkwam. Maar je hebt de barber surgery. Een combinatie van de kapper, maar ook een beetje een soort de dokter. Wat heel gebruikelijk was in die tijd. En die heb je wel, maar die gebruiken we pas wat later. Die komt wat later. En de rest van de zorg, dat moet allemaal nog ontwikkeld worden. Dit spel is nog steeds in ontwikkeling. We zijn nog steeds in alpha. Alpha 5. Dus voorlopig moet er nog het een en ander komen voor dit spel. Maar er is dus al wel een beginnetje mee, de barber surgery. Ara asked if there is any health or doctors and stuff in the game, or a hospital or a herb doctor to cure the pox and malaria and stuff. And of course we have the barber surgeon, so that is a start. But yeah, that is one of those things that they still have to add into the game and that they will put in more and more and more. So yeah, it will be in there. There will be more healthcare stuff and things like education. We only have the primary school. We'll get more, but it's all a matter of time since the game is still in development. Well, you know, PSV, the one thing that Sapiens love to do as soon as the power go out and they get bored. And I guess back in the day there was no power at all, so what did Sapiens do all the time? Not going to spell it out, but I think you will know. Alright, a nice bunch of trees here. Some decoing. There they already come, planting the trees. Nice. Yay, I got it. Did I win a prize with that? Play poker. Oh, they were poking each other, but that's a whole different idea. Kill other sapiens. Yeah, that's true. That's also what we do. Yeah. Wow, we have a ton of food in here. The buckwheat doesn't spoil, luckily, but the potatoes do, so it might be better off selling them every now and then. I must say, we don't get too many trader visits, which is interesting. Or we might get a few extra, but let's put in another 1,000 again. Let's add to the numbers, that could be good. Club women and invite them over. Yeah. That probably did happen, but not as often as we think it did. So, well, we are at 93 people now. Slowly and steadily a little town grows. That's nice. Let's see, I've been watching where we Swedes come from, and we are a mix from people move in from Russia, North America, and the other part come from the south. But then we have the Sami in North Sweden. They believe they are from the same as North American Indians. Well, I guess you can just do DNA testing and find out. That's usually what works well. I'm always amazed with the fact that if you do DNA testing from all around the world, we are more identical to each other. You can pick yourself and any random person on the world, and we are more identical in terms of DNA than two groups of chimps are who live 50 miles apart. So our genetic makeup is so much the same, and we still hate each other for the smallest differences and stuff like that, which is weird. It just baffles me. Like, we are so much identical, and then still we manage to hate each other and stuff like that. It's crazy. Some descendants. It is. It's how we make new genetic makeups. PSV, that's how we do it. Ooh, we have 3 fishing boats. Now we need a few hands in here to make some fishing nets and get going with fishing. Nice. We have the construction office. Do we have some men to spare? Not yet, because they're still working on the farm. But there's a few men in here that we might be able to give new jobs. There's another one. Alright. Let's add 2 in here as well. Let's see what happens later on. Why did Patmos stop to read my post? I don't know. Just, my English is not that good, so I can't pronounce all words, I guess. I guess that's something to do with it. But I bet there are a few other streamers in here that will happily read out all you say on their chats. But, you know, I try to be a little civil, which is interesting after all we've been talking about. Because, you know, all house cats in the whole world have a part of the same DNA, all come from the Egyptian wildcat. Yeah, that's true. But did you know that you share 40% of your DNA with a tree? So if you just go out and you look to the next chestnut tree you see, you share 40% of your DNA with that tree. So, just saying. I love you all, people. It's so nice to have you all here. You're such a nice, amazing, friendly bunch. It is so cool to be able to stream a game, have all these different talks today about genetics and Neanderthals and stuff. Tomorrow can be a completely different subject. It's amazing. I love it. It's so nice. I was so looking forward to this today, especially now that I have such a busy time in the funeral business. It's nice to have a place here, think of different things and such like that. So it's much appreciated. I would love a savannah cat, but Spike's hard work already. Oh yeah. Ooh, this guy's fishing already. Cool. So we have some fishing nets apparently, because he's catching fish. Nice. Very nice. Anyone know how Saskia is doing? I can't reach him. Saskia Tartar, I guess. I haven't seen her in a little bit, I think. I can try to reach out to her if you want to, see if I can reach her. But yeah, good question, Ara. Good question. DNA is the code for the structure, not the behavior. And hello, everyone. True, true. Although they're still not completely sure how everything works, and some, well, it's interesting because a lot of what we how we behave and things, not like if you lift your arm left or right, that's not in your DNA. But, for instance, your whole hormone stuff is also encoded in your DNA. That's how your body works. And that has a big influence on how you behave. So, in a sense, there are some things in your DNA that will have an effect on how you behave because it will guide your hormones and stuff like that. And then, of course, after that, your diet and things like that can all change hormone levels as well. But it's also a bit in your DNA. So it's also not completely true. But hey, we'll see. We'll see. But nice to have you here, Petros. Good to see you. Right, I'm off to do something before I fall asleep. Ooh, have fun, Donnie. Have a great stream. Thank you very much, Donnie. Have a good one. Give our best to Joanne. Have a great few days away for her birthday. And we love to see you soon again. But I will reach out to Saskia if I can, Ara. Ik zal eens kijken hoe het met haar gaat, Ara. Ik zal eens kijken of ik... Oh, you have her telephone. Okay, well then you probably have easier ways to reach her because I don't have her telephone. So, okay, well, hopefully you hear from her soon. That would be nice. Oh, it only takes 2 minutes. Cannot behave. So I believe I lack any DNA. It's not fair. You can just talk. We have to type all the characters one by one. True, but I also have to stream and play a game. You don't have to do that right now. So, you know, yeah. We all have our are things. I mean, you can always just start streaming and then you can do all the talking. That would be fun. Or just tell me that you want to be in a Discord channel and we can talk there. That should be fine. However, dear, lovely, amazing, good friends and people, it is time for me to start closing off this little stream. We have been at it for more than 2 hours. I have another busy day tomorrow doing a funeral and I have to get up real early. After that, I have to go to little ones, her swimming for another diploma. So I have to do that. And after that, I still hope to have some energy to make dinner and stuff. So it's going to be another busy day. So, yeah, this is going to be slowly the end of this stream. So thank you all for being here. Thanks for all the fun and laughter. It was amazing again. And we made some progress and we had very, very nice chat. So thank you all very much. Let me just give you something of a view like this. And I had a great time. Really enjoyed having you all here. And I would love to see you all Sunday evening, as Buramis, Hiradev and I are supposed to continue with Satisfactory. So hopefully we can do that. We'll have some Fixmas fun. It's Christmas event in Satisfactory. And of course we'll just work on the factory and stuff like that. So thank you all so much. It was amazing. I'll be in chat for a little bit. Let me give a little extra shout out to Trouble for gifting a membership, for Roadhog for giving a sweet donation. And, well, Susanna, it was nice to have you here. We wish you all well with your feet. Hopefully things recover quickly and you can be back on your feet soon again without pain and stuff. Take care, everyone. Had a blast, and I will see you all next time. Ta-ta for now, and bye-bye.